Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and full live review for Scare Train VR, a VR roller coaster released on the Steam store yesterday, August 11th, 2022, for the HTC Vive, Valve Index, and the Oculus Rift. It normally retails for $4. I bought it at that price. Scare Train is a 6-minute long VR coaster ride. You only use your motion controllers for selecting at the menu screen. So you don't have an avatar body, you don't have avatar hands. So this is a completely seated 360 cinematic experience. Now I'm going to try to just look ahead and not look around, because a lot of the action happens in front. So if you want to see what happens like behind you while the ride is going, you're going to have to buy this game. Now, I'll mention the positives first and then some of the negatives. Oh, before I get into that, this game is running on the Unreal Engine on my RTX 3080. I am getting a almost 90 frames per second. There are some frame rate drops, so it's not always 90. I have had frame rate drops. I will say the sound levels are all over the place. Sometimes it's too loud, sometimes not loud enough. I think that's one of the things that could use more work, is the sound design. But like I said, I'm going to mention the positives first. So the positives are the visuals look really good. It really is one of the better looking VR coaster games. You know, it's got nice textures. I think the lighting is good for the most part, although it's not perfect. I think there's a couple of areas that are maybe too dark to clearly see the map, and it's a nice looking map, so I think there could be just a little bit better lighting. The animations are okay, not great. And like I said, there are sounds and they're nice, but it seems like the sound levels just are off. There's a lot of spiders, a lot of wolves, but there's also some other scary type stuff. So it's not just spiders and wolves, but maybe there's too many. Maybe there's too many spiders and wolves. I also think the cart itself. Look, I'm already mentioning negatives. Okay, well, I'm done with the. I'm done with the positives. Onto the negatives. I really think the cart here is very basic looking. If you look at the cart, it just looks like, other than the sticker that says Scare Train, it really does look like almost like a stock asset. Like, I think the coaster could look a lot better. I already mentioned the sound levels, not the best. I also think, you know, it's a very short ride, and $4 for a 6-minute ride is a very tough ask. And a lot of the best roller coaster rides, in my experience, have been rides that have momentum, that build towards something. And this VR coaster, in my experience, kind of just peters out towards the end. Although I'm not really scared of spiders. You know, I like spiders. I think spiders are our friends that get rid of other insects. So, you know, spiders are good. So I've never been afraid of spiders. So definitely, if you have a arachnophobia, this might be scary for you. But for me, not so much, because I like spiders. And to me, there was no build-up. Like, this should be like a very terrifying moment and a build-up towards this. But as you can see, we're just really headed towards the exit. You'll see something happens at the very end, but I don't know. It just, the ride to me overall just wasn't very cohesive. I understand it's a ride of horrors and scary stuff is supposed to happen, but I think there was an over reliance on spiders and wolves. They could have used more variety. And the ride itself could have been more thrilling, along with the cart having more detail to it. So I think there's definitely room for improvement. But like I said, it is one of the better looking VR coasters. I don't think I would recommend this game for those who aren't VR coaster fans. So if you're not a VR coaster fan, I don't think this game will change your mind. If you are a VR coaster fan, I think you'll enjoy this, but there's also much better VR coaster experiences. So for VR coaster fans, I would give this a 6 out of 10. Yes, it does look better than the average VR coaster, but it really doesn't have much else going for it. And like I said, for those who aren't VR coaster fans, I think this is a pass given, the short amount of time in the game and the cost. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my full live review for Scare Train. That's the entire game. There is no variety. You're always seeing the same things. Obviously, you can look around and see more detail, like on a second ride, but that would be the only replayability here. So again, I'm Fast Lawyer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm basically giving this a tip-ed recommendation for VR coaster fans. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.